Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente. Yo-yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 469 in a row. My name's Rob Hoback. Happy that you're here. Honored and humbled that you keep coming back like for reals. Hey, it's Tuesday, 2 for Tuesday. It's a work day. It's January the 28th, and it's time to get to work, so let's do this. First things first, I'm still the realist. I'm also sad. Yeah, I'm really sad. And, every day when I do my IMs, those are affirmation statements. They're positive statements about who I am, like what I bring to the table for the world, right? And it's unavoidable. I'm sad, right? I'm positive that I'm sad. I want to be sad. I want to remember what this felt like, this heart, just broken heart, right? For somebody that I'd never even met. I knew, Sam was coming. I went to pick him up from school yesterday. He's walking out. And he got in the car, and I was like, hey, you all right? And he just started crying. He's like, Dad, it's so sad. I was like, wow. And then, there's so many things, just so many parallels. I remember when we all lived in California, Sam running around in a little Kobe Bryant jersey. Got to find a picture of that, right? I remember the first year he was playing basketball, he wore number 8. That was the number they gave him. And he drew a picture of himself shooting a jumper, right? Like Kobe. And, yeah, it's just this will only encourage everybody to aspire to live a life that leaves a legacy behind like Kobe, right? There's no doubt about it. Moving on to my thank yous. My thank yous are the Mamba mentality that he left behind, right? Like those two, Kobe Bryant, Mamba, they are forever connected. And that'll be his legacy, right? Like he won 5 championships, did all that thing. But it's his competitive spirit is that what people are going to remember about him most and talk about. It's interesting to me that sense of urgency that he played and lived with. It was almost like he knew that he wasn't going to get the full 80 like most of us, right? And his legacy will only grow. It will become greater and stronger now that he died tragically. It's how it goes, right? And just a couple of thoughts that just I can't escape. Number one is there's this song by Florida Georgia Line that immediately I started thinking about when I started thinking, and it's called May We All. It's talking about may we all live this life, right? And may we all just channel our Kobe Bean Bryant, right? And just say, no, this is, we talk about being a savage, right? Maybe we replace that with Mamba, right? The Mamba mentality. And so, just very thankful for that. And then my thought of the day is that time marches on number 2, right? Back in episode 303, right? So that was like August, middle of August, talked about time marches on. That song by Tracy Lawrence, that time just marches on. Time doesn't wait for any of us, right? And time caught up with Kobe as an athlete, and then he had to retire, and then eventually his time was up and it's done. And guess what? Time is not going to slow down, right? It will just continue to go. And every day this will get a little bit easier for all of us to comprehend and to just accept it. Like it's over for Kobe. Like he is just a memory now, right? He's no longer roaming the earth. And like time marches on. And so hopefully we all learn from this and we're able to take some of that Mamba mentality and apply it to our life moving forward. And it's not, don't lose, again, right? I mean, it's just coincidence, but it is ironic to me that the day that Kobe died and his thing that he's most famous for is the Mamba mentality is also the day on Daily Discipline that we talked about. No one cares, just work harder, right? No one cares, work harder. And then on that day, the guy that everybody looks at and be like, oh, he like nobody outworked that guy, gone. And what he's going to leave behind is this legacy of you can do it too. We all have that. We all access the same energy, right? It's just whether you can find it and then channel it into what you want to do. And I'll leave you with that story, right? Is that there was all kinds of stories on the last couple of days. All these famous athletes talking about just how Kobe Bryant had touched them, and it was usually after somebody got hurt or had a bad loss or something. And a lot of times they didn't even know him. Just all of a sudden Kobe Bryant's name appeared, like, hey, this is Kobe. Like, whoa, right? And so Tim Legler, he's on ESPN, played a long time in the NBA, was talking about, in the off season when he was 10 years in the league, I think he said. He's from Philadelphia, which is where Kobe was from. So he was training in the off season, and he goes into this gym, and he's getting taped up, and these guys are all playing, and it's all like, really good college players and NBA guys. Like you had to have game to get in here. So he's getting taped up, and he's looking around. He knows everybody, and there's one guy that's just playing it like with a different level of intensity, and he's like, "Hey, who's that guy?" And he's expecting to say, "Oh, he plays here, he plays there, but he's a freshman." He's like, "No, that's Joe Bryant's son, Kobe, and he's 15. Pretty good, huh? Right?" And he's like, I was just watching him thinking, holy cow, that's a 15-year-old out there playing with men, competing, dominating, not scared of anybody. And that was like the first peak of what eventually we all got to see. And it is incredible that it is human nature for most of us to reach a certain level and say, okay, now it's time to slow down. And guys like Kobe, man, they don't come around a lot, right? And when they do, it's a beautiful thing to watch. It's even more beautiful when they channel all of that energy and focus and determination in something that makes the rest of the world happy, like sports, right? And then he was able to immediately take that and say, okay, I'm done playing. Now whatever's next, writing book, just incredible. So may we all take a moment and thank again that we got to spend time with Kobe, whether that was on our television, whatever it was, right? Like we're all better as a result of having spent some time with him. And I'm incredibly thankful. I'm sure this isn't the last time we're going to talk about it, but it's all we're going to talk about for today. So with that, we're done. Hands up, peace out. We're better together. Appreciate you stopping by. Go get your Mamba on today, right? Don't take no for an answer. Give it just one more, right? Do it for Kobe. We'll talk to you then. Deuces. Love you.